Hi guys, Eric Pathy here at PickDogs.com. If you were a Telegram subscriber yesterday, we got the job done with the New York Knickerbockers, but our free complimentary selection was in the WNBA, not the NBA. We're talking about a team that's playing back-to-back games, and we're talking about what if they won, covered but didn't win, what would the possibilities be? But not only did they cover your play, they actually got off the schneid and they won their game.
Yeah, the Chicago Sky, we're 0 and 5. The line when we gave it out, Eric, it actually was plus 3.5 or plus 3. All the money came on Chicago. It actually closed at Pick'em. So, nice win. They won the game 97-92, and now they have to do it again. Chicago plays Dallas once again on Saturday. But this game is going to be at Dallas as opposed to at Chicago.
So I wonder how that works. Do they all get on the same plane together and fly back, and they're like buddies hanging out, or is it like it seems?
Hey, for all I know, in the WNBA, they're still on buses.
I
I have
mean,
no
here's the
idea.
funny thing. It's like I don't know what without Caitlin. I don't know what we were talking about UFL and how there's nobody in the stands. I don't know. Is that the same thing with the WNBA? Is it all about TV and really not about people physically going to the game?
No. People are going to the games. My guess is, I don't know. That'd be a good question to ask Google. Like, do the WNBA teams have their own planes, or are they just going on American Airlines? I've got no idea.
Let's see here. I'm going to ask. What is the
Because
average attendance?
there's not a lot of money in that league. I mean, I don't know if they fly, private or if they fly just on regular airline. They probably have their own plane, but it wouldn't shock me if they didn't.
Okay, I just asked one of the AI bots, what is the average attendance on a WNBA game? What do you? I got an answer. What do you think the answer is?
8,500.
Man, you don't need the systems. You don't need the databases.
Well, what's
Wait. You're close. The average attendance for a WNBA game, regular season, is 9,807 fans per game.
okay? I was in the ballpark.
Up, Costi just checked, but in the background, he said they fly charter. They don't have their own
Charter.
charter, so they're
Yeah,
renting jets, basically, right?
yeah, yeah.
There you go. So, just interesting. But when you see that kind of line movement, that's one of the things for the listeners. You would never see it without a huge injury, a game go from 3.5 to pick 'em in the NBA.
It's rare.
Right. You're going to get bigger, volatile swings in WNBA because it's a small market sport, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you checked your account the other day and you said you could go max bet, but I don't know if you actually started doing that on a daily basis, how quick it would be before you would be limited.
That's a good point.
You know?
I have no desire to put, $20,000 on a WNBA game.
There you exactly. So for all you guys that didn't get the Knicks game, by all means reach out. And you also had a yesterday. You had a WNBA service play plus 17 or 18. What was the game? The Valkyries or something?
Yeah, Golden State Valkyries. Yeah, they came through.
Now I'm learning. I'm learning the lingo. I don't even know what is a Valkyrie, Al.
I have no idea. Maybe it's a female warrior. I have no fucking idea. Look it up.
I'm gonna, what is a Valkyrie? This is great. A Valkyrie is a figure from Norse mythology depicted as a female warrior who serves Odin, the chief god. Valkyries are known for choosing which warriors die in battle and which live, and then guiding the souls of the slain to Valhalla. See, you learn something new every day. Now, what I want to know is,
hey, what about me actually getting the definition right?
exactly. But here's what's amazing. What marketing genius they paid some firm a gazillion dollars to sit in a boardroom and go, what should we name these WNBA teams? That's what they came up with.
Well, and I guess this name makes sense because they're the sister franchise of Golden State, who are the Warriors.
There you go.
I mean, I'm not a fan of Valkyries just because every time I have to type it up in a write-up, I have to think about how to spell it. But it sure as hell beats the Storm, the Sun, the Fever, the Dream.
Right.
the Liberty. I
Mystics.
mean, these. Well, no, I like Mystics because at least it's a plural name. It has an
Right.
S on the end of it. I mean, I just can't stand these stupid names, after weather, like the Thunder and the NBA and it's like just get a normal nickname, man.
So what are we looking at? So with that being said, you guys not only learn about how to pick winners, you learn about uh, old mythology and Norse mythology here on Big Al's All Access. If you guys want to learn more, like I said, you got an opportunity. You got Mondays June 1st, Sundays June 1st. You can get all of June, all of July, and all of August for free when you purchase the early bird college and pro football and basketball season. So by all means, reach out to me, 443-957-1006, or send me an email, eric@pickdogs.com. With that being said, what's your complimentary selection?
Well, we had Chicago, on Thursday, and we're going to come right back with Chicago plus the 1.5 on the road on Saturday. A lot of people might want to take Dallas in the revenge match, but I'm actually going to fade Dallas here because of how many points they've scored their last two games. They got 107 2 games back, and then they got 92 in their loss on Thursday to Chicago. So that's 199 points combined. WNBA teams, if they're home favorites off back-to-back games where they scored in the aggregate, I think it's like 180 or more points. They're 180 and 231 ATS. So I'm just gonna fade the home team. I'm gonna, take Chicago back-to-back games.
Got it. Now before we end this video, I'm gonna ask you and Costi. He's in the background. He can walk over here if he wants. I know you're on Twitter. I know Costi is not probably active on Twitter. Indiana put out from their video for their own corporation. I don't know if you saw that mishmash video, where they were basically saying they're not protecting Caitlin, and they put together basically a 1 minute clip of all the her getting beat up on the court and how the refs weren't calling it. The fact that a team would actually put that out, basically saying like, "You're not protecting our star player. What are you basically trying to get her hurt for the season?" What do you think about something like that? I've never seen a team do that before. They're basically putting it on the referees.
I I don't. I mean,
Like the worst thing that would ever happen for.
I haven't seen enough games on TV to know if it's even a valid criticism or if they're being just pussies. Um, I have no fucking idea. Like, is she actually getting manhandled and
Yeah,
hurt?
basically they were showing that all these it's
I know,
obviously.
but you could show. But I mean, like, are the other players also getting the same? I mean, who's to say that the league just lets them play? I don't know. I just
Here's what the Fever put out. I'll send you the tweet. You can go look on their Twitter. It says,
my reaction. I think the kids use that acronym STFU for shut the fuck up. That's kind of would
well,
be
but
how I would
let me just read
think
this
about it.
from Indiana Fever. When you allow this kind of behavior in your league, someone is bound to get hurt eventually. The WNBA needs to protect its players. Caitlin Clark's deserves better. And then they do a mashup video of every bad foul she's taken that was never not called.
I hope they didn't put in there the foul, which wasn't a foul at the end of the game against the Liberty, where she had the ball stolen from her. Like they just whine. I mean, they thought that was a foul. That wasn't a foul.
I sent it to you. You can look at it off. I was just wondering because I've never seen.
I'm not up on the whole controversy, and I don't know what plays are. I mean, maybe the refs are not, but I mean, basically my attitude.
I mean, you
is
would
like,
never. Obviously,
grow up.
you would never see that in the NBA. I just figured I would to see the actual organization tweet that out. Like you said, maybe they're just being a little less than the, or it makes for good media.
It's just, I don't know.
Obviously, that's the sports player right now, not the team's player. So it's obviously in everybody's interest to have her on the field on the court no matter what.
No, but you also don't want favoritism either. You don't want like the refs not calling,
Right.
or calling things for her benefit just because she's popular. I mean, you don't want that either. It's just,
Exactly.
I guess my general reaction is I don't like it, and if you're going to do anything like that, do it behind closed doors and send it to the league, but you don't put it on the public domain. So because then fans are going to go crazy, like that. Just you can compile that video and send it, to Madison Avenue to the league and let them look at it, but you don't need to put it out there in the public. That's bullshit.
There you go. Well, since we're on the subject, we're going to add one final question. What do you think about him not outlawing the what does it cost you the in NFL the Philadelphia play,
Tush push.
the tush push?
I would not, as of today, I would not be outlawing it.
But they
I
didn't. They
think
couldn't get it through. Yeah.
right, right. I think they couldn't push it through. I I mean, stop it. Like if you don't like the fact that the Eagles can't be stopped, figure out a way to stop them from doing it. Like play defense. I don't know.
Did they use it in the Super Bowl at all? Did they actually?
Didn't have to.
They didn't have to. Okay, so they didn't use it in the Super Bowl. Okay.
I mean, what do you guys think about that?
What do you think, Costi?
I already talked about it before. It's like the Wildcats. Stop it.
Right.
Defense has figured out how to stop the Wildcats. Stop the tush push.
Yeah, I mean it's different from years and years and years ago when they outlawed the dunk because of Wilt Chamberlain. I mean it was legal, and then the guy was just too big and too tall or whatever, so they made the dunk illegal. Well, this is a different situation. So I just think, yeah, stop it.
There you go, guys. And if you guys want to stop losing, I'll end on this note. Send me a text to get access to Al's All Access. June, July, and August could be yours for free if you're an early bird promo client for Al's All Access, where the high volume is in play in college and pro football and basketball. And as always, good day and good luck.